Nti se ye frona ye nyanwa eye haw kakra. Bas we sisi anu nwini wi a ye boboa mbai na no na
Adishema munyina jodama sese fidie no odi atro Adom 106.3 FM so ene ye wo bosumi atwa tro afimpinu ene aduonu emienu na ene date no wo hwe asane esi ebo no 12/12/22 na se ye wo December bosome ne da ye toso edumienu mu ena ye wo no so afidie da ha se ya ebra so se ye de bani ni sujumade ebra ti free sabri ye kwapem se nondu ebebo no ene ye si adwa NDC amanyoko no ena ye komu NDC amanyoko no ene na awotwe atwa mu ene na awotwe ye wie ye komu no NDC amanyoko no bocha ekase esi wani so se bobeyi kanifo obedi amanyoko no anim na fimpinu ene aduonu ennan abatwo no sa kanifo yi ena de amanyoko no se eyenkunimdie mu wode wo be confize woniema wo ye nyina no ye towards 2024 se MPP force wo breki 8 NDC force se 8 amamre no an ye de be yadwuma wo mayimu eti se emfie nwotwe ne Ghana fo Adom na matumi atwa abraso monko na yeso yemre na NDC amanyoko no ba wo ba no ni nyina begina bwa husiesia moboaboa eniema wode agu akwan mu se amanyoku a yebeka se amanyoku inwechi se abanya wote so no free wono mo a third force yenya bi wo mayimu no ayese we ankoto benkuma na akoto nifa eti yesei babia atoya Ghana fo sohwe no Ghana fo di adanse se MPP amanyoku yi bohye ye emfie nan ya bodi kokromoti ato aba fimpinu ne aduonu mu se emonto aso no emfie mienu mu ena yawura yi Ghana fo adanse a bodie ne ne ewo wochi mu nyina no hwe oman no ayewo mu no yesi democracy ene yaje atumu kabi mami kabi amamu ne yede be yadwuma enti sebre so na di kokromoti ne nya koto aba se me tu aba ma sumesi me tu aba ma obentene me tu ama amanyoku we ya hu se emfie nan ni nuru ya emfie nan ni nuru ye na se ne semra shebejafo ne beka se ye gina bibi so na impeachment bi aba na amaso a se abantuguo wo mayimu sabiri ye bomwe no enyade se ekoso ne ye womu ane se just 4 years enunti na wo se wo Ghana ni e wo kita tumi ye kokromoti no se wo koto aba se ye amanyoko ye wo mu se ye omamu ni nyina batro no hu se Ghana fo ho be kire woni o se wo man ni bedi yo eye wo decision ya wo take no wo kokromoti no abode koto aba no se wo koto aba na wo yi obi a nipa no amamuo no wonte ase nipa no amamuo no eye nano no wode donwere nipa no ka che wo se ye ba ma Ghana fo ho adwo won na se ne wo situation a wo mu no ba bia wo to waba no ko ye no me gidi se wo bɔ nkompa na wo hwɛ kyira no ebi aka ebi di o ye gidi se niema mu na aye de niema be ebi so se manu me ho se me kɔto aba no enti ɔman no ne ye be komu bia no eye decision na wo take free sabri ye ko 2024 no eno ne be kye se ɔman ne ye be kɔ yanim ye nkɔ yanim eti se ye hyase ewo amanyokuo num te se ne woto aba yi akanifu a wo bedi wanimu no na se bu nipa kro enye wadwen mu ena wa wonim se nipa wei mekari no mahweni suban matena semu a waka megidi ye se wonu no odi amanyokuo nanim ebeboa no amfa no ankoto aba nie ma taku ye ma sempo na wugina so se taku sempo no a wugi ye ninti wakoto aba etese ne enka kosua wakokɔ toɔ na nka akokɔ betumi atoa na bɛbɔ nkokɔ ma na ɔmanyini na nka buro nya ebe wanya biawe saa nkokɔ no na wawe ɔmo wadi nkosua ni nyina wawie enti wo mma wo sɛ ɔmunya good education wasɛ no wankasa wadwuma ya wo ya nka wo sɛ mpuntuo bɛbu no wasɛ no because of scam a wokɔgye ye no enti sɛ wonimu a enei se bibi ikoso na se makwa akwaji sika ne yawode ya wo ho no ena NDC amanyokuo no so wo hyase wo niema waye free from a edibesi region abatwo yi okoto ye wo hesa ne niema si akwa ye ba ko mienu ye sentawantawa na nanu die kekosudie ye kɔso no die kekosudie no kɔso no die eka kete nka mo sai mo niema amaye nyina African for video no etoso na chese ye de sekan no anifanu mukona mukoye ni yi ane aboma baso se ne mukoye ma ye ni yi na emom se nipa bi so ye wo ho na amoa na amanyoko nka se ye koto aba moa mo homu abontinsu ni bia ni mu moa mo ho as a political party no na mo kwa koto aba na mayi akanifu a wobedi amanyoko nani enti se moa mo ho nipa kakra no asumye ntumi ama na se bi pagya nkonwe bi pagya wei na bi borowo mo a you can imagine because abaye to ye 2020 wo magi mu atututo ye kɔɔso nipa bi a wo hwere wonkwa eyasem a NDC amanyoko no eda wano ye ada bi ampanimfo kasa ye se ye kɔto aba na nipa akɔhwere wonkwa wo mu ehwehwemu a wo se kɔso ne wo se ye adwuma no DNT ene wo se ye tena wo hwa a ye nya hu bibi enti se a political party a momo bodawuro se da bi ne si ha no de enye me expect se bibi sei koso a enkamba me yehu ne yehu ye enti ne etechew ewa abatuo num ne ankoye abusua enanwumre yi enye nonko wonim se memenda ebe ye bekasa abatuo no ne mpompon so pa no memenda yi ene bedadi eti memenda yi se ye be nye a new chairman for the National Democratic Congress anasa ye retain chairman any a term about C4C de anam ka say C4C homeopathy say na C4C beba manwesemu eti say be chairman ofosu ampofo say be ya se edunkete o for chairmanship position no memenda ebe ye be hu ne ye be koso eno nkran ha ya Crossport Stadium na ye free word mo a hwan na ebe ye secretary hwan na ebe ye organizer ni nyina nhehye ya political party no ade agu akwan mu no anwumre yi ye se adwa deputy director ya wo hwa batro so ewo NDC amanyokuo num wo pani meka se NDC amanyokuo no wie abasobode pa de wo so adi bi ma no esem panimfo anka wo ne wo be ye adwuma no obi ani abere wo ye campaign wo be fra ewo bi aye ward ade ni baby aduru no ayeden eti nkane ma sei wo frɛ secretary na say secretary nkobotwetwe aba wo frɛ deputy communications director wo frɛ communications esu ye say asoɔhye wo baby a obi e preniti eti wo pani na adwuma ni nyina besi ne naso na adwuma no so de waye adwuma no waye sinto ba komienu na nekora no wo be kyerɛ yemu ame yehu ɛde ne kɔɔso na no ewo Cape Coast die na si ye nunti nipa bi wo wire fi wo ho se eye NDC amanyokuo no amanyokuo ba ko mu ma etie mo se ntokwasie yebekom na emu nsem yede atudwa na busua make no owura Daniel Amate Mensa honorable and your former MC Leje Kuku ewo fiase and there were no any acting director of elections say positions honorable abeye acting director mum na say enye deputy director mpo waye adwuma na me na so ani ye nto abani nwie ye kura no yamaso if say director of elections no hwe na so ayehye wo pre-secretary den Elvis Afri Yankra eti ene acting director of elections NDC amanyokonum honorable Daniel Amate Mensa honorable Makwaba
yo me jo so me na
mpacho ben microphone no maye me tumi se brewom enso ye akamfo baby ese etirente ya ye nyai chesoa enti etire ni si so de adwuma na wo saw ya after Saturday no ena ena obeje wa home ene ya na Africa Coast ba ya na wabadada
mpacho
ene ya ti chide ma prapra chide aye bibia awie
si ade bibia aye fama bibia aye kama yes
mamini kan emoma baso say aba no kura mutimi tuwie ye no ye plus because yan reporters na ewo ho no mo ekobo 12 ni nyina no na eba so yentumi nhase eti mutumi wie that very day no na chese
that very day
Sunday anopa mutumi hase po na chese mu wie ye no because ya na anwen say delay na eba mu no na no na me de wo hase no mabisa say de na di delay ne ba ye honorable
yo me da si de delay ne ba ye fire delegates list asem na the way asem no koye no hu ya say omo contest election na ankese say ni omo hia because say ye to me yes isheru na entiase bemua ye betu election na ma obi ani agi fire 10 delegates list
10 krono
yes.
Eti yenhwe ansa na yebekọ abatro no eso no nkrata moma yensa kan ye no mom yeti ase se youth de no youth election for national youth organizer position no delegates a yenhwe anim so ombeto aba no 1086
96 is 1096
okay because nearby ha na 86 96 no it's 1096
yeah.
And national women organizer position so
833
sir
yes
and more the figures no ba na mama ya show mu because 833
yeah
say nipa ni nyina no na sa temfo no ewom no dodo yesen and o man tumi ameto anti etumi de sa confusion we ba ye
dear me can say the confusion by the delay nearby
the
delay by because the woman no say now ye 2 regional elections baby to say Greater Accra now there was an injunction on 33 institutions I'm a man to me and to abanibi now out of 32 no now you feel say and can issues are efa umu injunction no ayebetumi a resolve ama say ombetu about nbiu and omu to aba nbiu na ya resolve unfortunately no and to me ambanisa inti Friday before Saturday no na yenya information from yisi say omwanya information bi ni kire say certain people cannot vote at the conference inti we quickly inform the parties involved. Until Friday, me could do keepers around 10 p.m. You started engaging the parties from 11 to Asusa to Saturday 4 o'clock.
Parties na omuntu minto no.
Dabi those omomudi asem no court no. Ye engage omo na ya ntumi anwi nti ebo afọ no na enyina ye kan say okay ye nkoda kakra na ye mbetu aso. Until Saturday, and no pine yet to us. When you boy, a do baby no na afide understand the about understanding by we and now is the condition kakraba ever my Inti SSA yen shesa asemu na yen resolve enu na ema vote ni chair kakra but at the end of the day no understanding by all the parties agree inti statement SSA agreement statement no ye ma parties no sign enu na ema delay ni by kakra inti say who say na ye can say a chair by 12 o'clock na ya start voting no because of delay no and to me and banisa but at the end of the day no we had a very peaceful elections
na saati na same way sani wa woken no ehyasie time motu regional elections no kumase de mekai mpanimfo bi no injunction yenti ase dede saa na eniema ko yie northern region parts of northern region hoso saa confusion ni bi bae and then greater Accra region dey woken die enti na yentumi an resolve saa issue no a etumi edidi mu a de call na anu de ye koye ni Cape Coast yi
yo enye say ya ho adwuma na ye gusu ye ho adwuma ma ye put up a 3-member committee investigating issues no omo report by omo report ni PA no so ebi mu so challenge aspect of the report intina say ye CC sa asem no ye gusu CC ansa na ye time no do ye intina ye feel say anka baby I do with the preparation ombema ye kwan ama ye akwa yesa na Friday na ye nya message free is say court asem abem no ehun kire say because as at that time now all delegates from the 276 constituencies about Cape Coast and say and it was Friday and the election is taking place on Saturday until at the end of the day no onyame boy ma understanding by my election ni delay kakra yes
certain issue no free mo constitution no sane amasi ahyehye no na hamo ana say den na mo betumi aya mo de be solve problem no amena free wo because say free ho no mo a we nya last one
yes him say to say wo kan te institutions asem no de ade a ye ho adwuma pa na say wo hwe enu mo call mo election there mo test conform no mo to be kra by I can assure you say we have resolved the issue to a large extent say the main congress ebeba so no yen konya sa problem for team
ma resolve issue no
yes the composition of team representation at National Congress is different from team representation at the regional congress or youth congress. Uba National Congress each region have only 5 team representation at National Congress. Uba youth conference no it's about all the team institutions from the region. Until Uba National, Uba to me who say Nama omube baba betu aba so nyame ya Adom come Saturday no it's just 5 team representation from each of the 16 region. But at the regional level and then the national youth level is different. Yes. Until once you have passed through the region and you have completed the youth one, for the 5 representation, any idea of any problem?
You. Ma tini wo kana se honorable ya tini wo kana se na me pese mi hu wo kan wo si o munya successful elections niema ko yie ntawanta wabaye
Yes.
tawanta wabaye di ne siye
Honestly, ntawanta anopai na me hu video. Yes, I'm
honorable director of elections
because
video
I didn't see what hall no. You down what hall you need contestants no ashia. You're trying to reach a compromise for the election to go on. Now it say not noise be outside. But I was fortunate to have a video put on our platform by our National Deputy Communication Officer. Nti ene na me hu sa video no.
O si ensi wo ho esi wo hifa.
No me ka say ensi wo hall ho.
Hall ho.
Yes, on say hall no
dey. Esi wo hifa.
Esi wo venu no but outside the hall. On say unu baby a conference no a. Hall no before we be call inside no. unless you have been accredited as a delegate or observer, and so now when you go inside. If you have not been accredited, you don't have access inside. So people came with their supporters, and they have place to put canopies to at least take care of their supporters. We a supporter, you will not get access to the hall. Until I didn't see outside the hall. The hall now, who say people have erected canopies. People were trying to destroy the canopies. You see, hall nechi.
Na obi say mu no yesi die na si ye masa nipa no yes ade no hall nechi ho no.
Where to be honest,
because the police penning for cry issue statement
we have, as a party, have also issued statement condemning what happened, and we have actually assured the police that as a party we will assist them, because they said that from their video shoot they have been able to identify 16 people.
Yes.
And as a party we have assured them that we will assist them to identify those people involved, so that the law will take its full course.
And na maybe sadie ne see.
The pieces of information here can say there are rallying groups supporting individual candidates.
And na omo baaye no wo support to candidate ase no nkyere se wo ko.
It doesn't mean
because eno na wo ka se ya ma space obi a money tent and ye wachita afọ wo ho aduane na mubedi o ne empesa mo ye no ho bia no mutumi ye ne ho eti se obi a bo na pata no obi ye na de a ye entiase ye nim se ye beka se we nta we ye chinti no mo kon ye.
You see, even about asema ye kan Satan crowd, we have not even started the voting process. Na here ye wo dem a ye ni contestants no mo a asem na ye kan form no ahia with our regional chairman who have come to help us resolve the issue. So we were surprised when we started seeing footages of what happened on that Saturday.
Video nya ni jasen ho. Eti ne wo kan no se mo mpanimfo na ankasa kura no mo nwanwa wo ne si ye ho. But se ban toto ye fa abatwe hu a wo na wulidi ye se ebekoye hisen ye beto aba ne hyehyɛ ye ben ye beye eti wa agidi se lapses ben ene won hyehyɛ ya moye yi no mu.
You see, it's just unfortunate say Niama Sasi, because I was part of the team I did police for Shia, right from the police headquarters here. So we have spoken to aspirants for aspirants to make sure that they advise their supporters, because we believe say if you are not a delegate, you have not been properly accredited. Yeah. You can have your supporters, you can have your Jama group. And
me jidi say answer number kwa batro numpo no. Mo share that year press conference di chudwa accreditation baby a obi e tumi duru.
Yes.
Wahu.
Yes.
Enti no se mo kan no wie ye no me jidi say security wise no so no mo de niema begugu akwan mu. Nti e no so mo ye.
Oh, ye de niema gu akwan mu. I mean, we had engagement with the police, and I must say that the police did very well, because the video footages I saw, it is because of the intervention of the police. The police did extremely well, and I think we need to commend them for their intervention. And we believe, say, maybe if the police have not intervened, things would have been bad. The arrangement I say, you can say, Maubia Mbaho with his personal escort. Say me
aspirants.
We told them. Say Mbaho say me kita me escort, now me personal security. We have arranged with the police to give us full police protection at the venue. So my police fought yes. Our engagement with the aspirants, we catch from say when you say Bahoa, who will say asimasi we no obey me bodyguard and tisa.
And be a good.
Yes.
Because near ye discourage say political parties benya vigilantes we ye kuo mo de ye party boys on boy and mobile. It in come arrangements in the best say beka say obi amfa metro bia ma police na ye boy and mobile. Eti we no den na omunya akwa ewure mu.
Oma wura mu. say me can say we protest or mobile.
But actually walk around on Webway. Baby or Mujina Yeno, and none as say story no by and yanka say. Nipa bi gina chire en wo monko ye se NDC for monko wa bra mo to aba won wanwumre unjire mu ade ba se da bi nya
eno na me chireche mu say hall no there's only one exit to the hall. The entrance to the hall, there's one entrance to the hall, and that is the main entrance. Until we a delegate who call her a hall na obefa, and there's exit on the side of the hall. It is a Obiako share the canopy where name hall for his supporters are. At least the entrance to the hall serve as a buffer. Before Obe Rumwa, police for Nusujina hall. If you are not accredited, you will not enter.
Enti video ya de atumu abusuafo edem live wo Facebook and YouTube. Semehwa emantie bebre na omo no omugu animu ha sei. Ha no ye entrance one mo anasa ono abohin fani.
A higher entrance.
Ben microphone no mame.
A higher entrance no.
Eti we mu nyina omo anya kwanya nwuram video ye. Omo nwuram.
Dabi enya inside, omo outside. One say there's a road in front of the entrance. There's a main road in front of the entrance. Into kwa na street for no more direct to so okitaka no more direct to baby a obet me akako parking no more direct to that entrance. There's a distance between the road and the hall. The hall now we should obe say canopies be sisi hall.
Canopies in the sisi actually one no.
Because canopies were arranged in such a way say because enyo bia no benya kwan akom. The hall can contain just 2,000 people. Arrangements no no so. We believe said the number now Yakitano will be able to go into the hall. Until say we observe Accra, you may not have all the observers entering the hall.
Okay.
Yes.
But near Akoswe, Nyame ya Adom a memenda. Abatuo no afei kura na ne kese no eba wa wahu se okay yaya arrangements ni ye ba niema ba ko mienu miensa bi megidi se wose yesesana na you think say arrangements amaya amudi tudwa wo press conference na sena no eye enough no ana mode be ko Saturday
yo me da say uhwe stadium before we to me our stadium they have the outer wall until u cost stadium no over to be our stadium from once you pass the main
walk stadium no no
and sana stadium nankasa say open baby a over back akotran their entrance. If you are not permitted to enter, there is no way you can enter.
And no arrangements am here for Saturday.
Yes, because arrangement is a delegates will be given their accreditation card when they board their bus from the Congress village. Until being bound now can say, oh, my jammy tag warm hotel room. Until you rap bus no more, now the tag nama. Udu stadium usia. You'll be guided by ushers to where you are being arranged to sit. Say, unye delegate, you will not come near the arena. You can be behind the wall of the stadium and make your noise.
Nessa, omu ebe ura park and so memenda no. Eye delegates nkuwa.
Yes, only delegates.
Echitafo no nka ho. Omu ebocho boy we ba no omu di na chi no mbonsa ma mu no omu nka ho.
Dabi. The arrangement will not allow that. Yes. And we believe say our engagement with the police tomorrow we are meeting with the police. We are going to the venue with the EC to see how we arrange the place to improve upon, because don't forget that the MPP use the same venue. A lot of lessons have been learned by the security agencies. So go into our arrangement now. Our engagement as clearly shows we are going to have a better arrangement than what they had in their Congress. Because
and a better Congress, so yes. I say near course Cape Coast na say.
Oh yes, it will be far better, because you see Cape Coast, like I said, the areas you are seeing are some few meters from the hall. The hall is a closed hall, but it is no wall. So the periphery, you can be going around and make your noise. Are you getting me? You can go around and make your noise, but you can't enter the hall. If you are not delegate, you can't enter the hall. And the incident happened outside.
Na omo a ede sa dom no di omo achi ba na omo je fancy bose no mo kan ye se me emfa bi ma ba bi ba Cape Coast eti Accra Sports Stadium de no nipa no ba mo be ye dan sia no kwa because I say edu wa no lose control.
You see, the unfortunate thing, what is also a bit surprising, say the contestants in the election were in the room meeting with them.
Na mo ni omo shede.
Yeah, ni omo shede na ye meeting. We are trying to reach a compromise so that we can start the election. Inti omo a we feel say omo ntikra no omo aba ho, the people are with us in the room. Inti ye no die poten ema asani am no start here. But I'm very sure say once the police are doing their investigation, they will come out with what triggered the violence.
Afe yemra police for asem omude atudwane mosumu statement a mo issue no police for ediaba yetumi identify nipa be 16 wo video num ya ye hwehwe omo amaka kura si so se wo a wo beboa ya ma ye hu omo no kura no achede wo honom and then party ne diaba say oh yeso ye beboa ma nhwehwemu no akoso party ni nya kase wi a megidi se nipa na wo video mu no omo ye machitafo munimomo mo beboa se asomasi ye de wo kɔ asomasi ye de wo kɔ na atumi aboa ma ya chewa na se mu statement na so ho ha
oh dabi say party no issue statement na aso ha because don't forget say we still have engagement with the police inti asema ya kan say emboa bia party no betimi ade amom ama those 16 people identified in the police home footage will be apprehended. The party will do that.
Enti party no mo be kwa akohwehwe o mabra prosifo anasem be den.
Oh, that enu dey say wa kasa won mu say obi akodi boni no on mu say wa de boni a. Say oti akra obetu afrio. Obekope akope baby akotra. So what the party will do is to help the police with
because statement say honorable yehu bi da oh ye ta chire ye beboa but ebekom no say enne wo bisa say elections ya ye wo mayimu violence akoso wo mu nipa dodo san ne ye wo mu a awudisem ni nipa ye kun wo mu nyina no wunya nipa be du say election ho na ye che wo mu but the bia political parties ne ka mo ye be yi mama ye ntehwe nti mu die we no ye hwe ne ye be firi mu aba emo akora mo de beboa
ye hwe metimi aka say bibi papa be firi mu aba
bibi papa be firi mu aba ye hwe mani because no kora beboa mo Saturday ya eba say saade no tumi si a nipa no ya obehu se da bi me koye a even party no kura enkova me ombe yimi ama na atumi ama sumia ba afa yemra bacho na nkasa so megidi se yato aba no awie leadership esese muyi wono delegates na kire ba bi ompese omoko ba nye nipa ni nyina no wobo adwoso se wofa ebi ti se national youth organizer position no a ene brojejemfi woni e kasa ma no asem omokan se da bi yen recognize Pablo kra se Pablo ye national youth organizer abatwo na ye to ye hunnie maye wom wo na wudi animu se director of elections aniema be na moye no nwona yan se asem asisi broja amanfo bo ye afui
oh mean to me can say because se si anamiti asem a wo kan I'm just coming from the printing house baby I printing ballot papers I've been there Cecia na miti asema wokan I was at the venue when the ballot was being sorted. I was there. They finished the sorting and the counting was done in the open. Nobody has protested against the results. So me tise obi can say will not recognize Pabroa. It's just an unfortunate statement because the election has been very transparent. Everybody was there. It was done in the open. Unless somebody can say, vote I declare Sami Buja Jenfinu, that is not the right vote on Yaye. And I vote I declare Pablo and yes, I know Yaye. I think say all the candidate agents were there. they signed on to the results before it was declared openly. And so I don't see. I was actually standing when they were sorting the youth organizer ballot. And people, because it was very close contest. If you are standing afar and you are watching the sorting, you can find it difficult to differentiate who is leading. So virtually the two candidate supporters were all jubilating till we got to the actual ballot count.
No biakas on worrying.
Oh yes, I mean all the two parties, because when you see the pile of the ballot papers, the two candidate supporters were all jubilating. But after the sorting and the counting went on, the first was Buja Jamfi. When they counted for him, he had 507. And if you know the number of people who voted, then automatically you can tell, say, if you don't have a lot of rejected ballot. And I think we had only just 2 rejected ballots out of the over 1,000 ballot cast. So when you do your deduction, you'll be able to tell who has won the election. I can say, say Papa we anya say, because there were only 2 contestants. So nipa baku 1,000 plus people voted. Now we anya 507 now. Then I can say we the new framework. Nipa no wa we those who have the information one must say, because you can't Buja Jamfi DFS only 507. You can't Pablo the no cry nya Buja Jamfi the no baku. Na yedi can man call 508. The election was very peaceful, transparent. It's just an unfortunate statement coming from
the supporters. Buja Jamfi chita for no so no. Obia receive objection bia wabra na mo kan na say obia nkase debi ade no yan call for recount bia.
No, there was no objection anywhere. I mean, nobody objected to the sorting, the counting. Nobody asked for recount. And so, and if you go and check the agent of the 2 candidates, they all signed to the results.
And I say, Nipa no sunya sign we dia na say obia agi atum.
Oh yes, because in fact I recall that one of the agents, I don't know which of the candidates, but the agent insisted that they easy to sign before they sign, and that should be the procedure. Because when they finish, the easy finish entering the figures, it has the agent to count, sign, and then any partner can say that be who sign and sign I sign, because you are the one who has put the figures down, so you have to sign before the agent will countersign. Until bia can be bia until results.
Nti we ya wati ye onwa se obi beka se da bi ye wie mu nti na ye ya nti national youth organizer no kra ye recognize no say oye duly elected national youth organizer was say ye ginitum ye mo nwa.
I mean ye me nwa.
Ana wo as director of elections no party no be bisa bibi. If say nipa no a o kan asem no nye ordinary bia ye mompanimfo no bi e wo regions ni bi. And they can say there be near man koye.
Oh, but if the person have any issue, he can submit it. We have had situations where people have come with reasons for they not being happy with results, and so the party have team that will go into it and see whether what he's saying is granted. But to the best of my knowledge, I had the opportunity to say minimum a tram. In fact, Friday night from 11 o'clock, your trans, your question crack, almost getting to 4 and upper and sana. Mukoda kakra and sana, yes, I buy.
She say, ye fa mabatro, who say, Drew, Sabri, some more betua banua. Mijidi say, ye were mu to me, or when him say, ye campaign, Eddie Ama, honorable Amatia, and I say, may ye campaign, Eddie Ama, Abia African. Leadership of the party and asem penimfo bia or what party no obia to me declare and stand they say ebia media meta we yachi because a free bear last week bear 3 weeks ni de ne aba ye penimfo e wa manyokuo no mu a we yi nanim no aka metai general secretary achi metai chairman achi wo mo constitution no mu wo mabato nhyehyeye mu no you allowed to say obi to me declare stand.
Well, the woman say to say me am TI mean to me declare me stand because my career referee war apart from na yekom but say obi a regional secretary regional organizer regional chairman mrabia ansi no kwan say obetimi aka say una me support the fact say who aka say una mina will support me, it doesn't translate say omo do we nyina na officers omo wo ase nyina omo kwa akoyesa nti ya hwe ya hu aba leaders have declared their support for a particular candidate but at the end of the election we will say a candidate no na wa kwa akolusu na nsan ye hu bi wo MPP election omo koye nti ma declare you have one vote. Other member in the constituency also have the same vote. Inti se who declare more ni pana na omo shawa sinu don't agree with you. It will come to nothing. Yes, here I am to me declare because we are referees. We have a electoral election committee chaired by it's a 7-member committee. Obia ni ho obe to me declare. If you do so by our own regulations, you have to excuse yourself from the committee because you can't be a referee and pray at the same time.
And a committee no members a womb and no director of elections and a moment to mean declare must stand.
Yeah, they are to mean declare stand.
But apart from a no,
any member of the party have every right to say asima shiti na me support no and I type papa we echi. There's no law that the
say MP so say when you be to me declare and standard she ain't no kwan
yes
ejo ma memfa omamfo messages bi na fe ye wi a yenhwe memenda botaya esi aniso positions ahoro no himfo no wogina delegate sen na was stande ebeba honom na wode enum sumu ensem atudwa ama yansa na yapem akoyanim na kama amasama broni de yode aba osie bi wai ma obia ma ne nya ne nwanwa se edu se ye to aba na nipa bi benya kukuduro se atutwasem en wode eba ejina ne ye wate biribi atwam asem a mampani dada John Dramani Mahama kan ye fa NDC na revolution na omo de on background no eno so ka hu bi ntia ya yan utterances ne ahwe ne yie kwaku nkranza de ya wode aba osie bi wai mesre delegates no mo a omo wotumi se omkoto aba ne se General Sedu Nketia eno omo ntoma no eno ana onu abo akan se o kan ya na enkyere se ato Joseph Domfe o se Ghana no kurasa se ya Joseph Domfe so de na adwenkyere no Africa soa na eba na nakua moabo achen de ye odi free Ablikuma Central aba on de campaign an wo ye de Emma Dr. Muhammadu Baumia o se NDC amanyoko no ni ombe ye omo ho a ene o maye no ni ombe ye omo ho a na anu omo koye no honom en kwasi di ata o se Ghana fo wani ena ho papa NDC amanyoko no nipa enim won nsesa ye wode patakunwuma na adua wo ho ena unruly boxer de yode aba o se setie bia 2024 NDC amanyoko na reni awie NDC no elections a chese ebe koso no mfa ho ni obi beye NDC kitamutwe wa reni elections no da David Church-Menson o se bi wa mame emmo mabaso ene eje so positive change Medina o se nkontabuo na ade abai IMF de na ugina mu no ene yate asi NDC amanyoko no miehwe wate positive change ma ene ye NDC day ne ye NDC day na piaga de yode aba piaga de bi ma memfa wo second one na de ba ye no o se NDC internal elections imponie ena chese ebedu abonten so ena Pedro wa Medina Cruz wasimitie mo ewo Indianapolis ye wo Kumasi Tano so Kumasi Tano so na ye Indianapolis you said you what ya bruche ni US na bi no wanya no ho no ana okuapim ni ba kwadwo ose bi wai mechia mo adwumre ya jo so say Archimedes ose bani ni shoes metie mo papa wo dweso kuma se na chese ya gbaje mu a ye tie mo ko mensa pillar 2 e de ye ode aba ose NDC se omaye omadwen se ombeba power pa de a atwitwa sam omunyi mfiri omade yomu na omba power oha nko a en wode bre oman Ghana no wabobo bi so no optimistic GH ose ABY nyame enka mo papa onka so ho Cynthia mie jimenya do na jimfo na ma menko ahomaso na mene owura Jonathan Asante Ochi political analyst ntwetwe enkomo na yenhwe ne akosue NDC amanyoko no abato wo hwe party no ekoye no a ne yehwe animu memenda yemfa eno so ento aso midin akua boachewa Adom Opani Jonathan majo
ya meni aba majo
eja chire boko de
ready atia na monso
Adom yete Adom FM suwe de na ese Adom no bi Adom ya nwumre ye frɛ wa enye bone na no memenda ene ne kwasia da NDC amanyoko na kwa abato so yesei ne yenya yese ya retain national youth organizer ene ya san retain national women organizer ewo NDC amanyoko no nyame ya Adom a memenda wokotoa so ewo enkran apramaso voting party ne sane niema sikoye ene NDC amanyoko na ho boaboa panimfo se woye no odi akwa fimpinu ne aduonu nan abatro no mopani woti akire hu ne sen
yomda minchia etiefo ene nyumre nyina bi omene se kabin kebi amamu alada aba mo bia atiati ni ntia no na yede boy ho bra kakaka am say the brano omene se ultimo say incumbency no umanya omutini endidi mutototo especially national youth organizer no medin time editor just say I will not be surprised to say ABA now your budget and fee in cheery bill it was a Christian on next up the Babylon. But all the same, no, I also said it was the call of the incumbent to lose. For no part of it, lose. It was a topic for the contest. The ultimate one was original. Ultimate can want some and say, for any delegate energy to me. But I said the contest was going to be very keen. And I'm not surprised to say by and I'm not just say about one difference the woman so what that means is you probably will have to sit up to ensure say the main contestant and no followers they work together. So
Miss Ochiansa na obeto so no say udi kan ye se contest no emu be ye den na uhu ye nti na uhu se contest we nipa what so no omfa no easy.
Okay, yeah, I agree. In fact, now share the social media platforms now. You are budgeting finance na ultimately social media we platforms now. Now the pictures and the messages na more than the incumbent now. But incumbent on so but I think it's a last minute or take it up or the year and say there were so many issues to be they're high up and down. I just say Pablo you see, Pablo I see. So they also diffuse all those things. Into diffusing and ultimately it went down well with the delegates. And that's the more reason why you know so much at the last hour. Apart from that, the establishment within the party wanted Project to win. And he's contested him before, but we should send your team man or woman so with that particular way, having the backing of some important percentages of the party now. That in itself, Pablo and family. And Pablo, the victory speech now, I mean, it was all too, or it was a little emotional, coming from the victory now, and now someone today in terms of voting the campaign at the end. So it's a bit emotional with that. So these are some of the evidence, pieces of evidence. Make me that statement.
Sani walking say Brojeje mfi ne campaign no ne mu ahye Brojeje mfi message anu wode enamo ye hia wo bi a wo hye ye hia wo bi a eba choboya obetumi asode no wadi amanyokuo no anim ene wo fa National Women Organizer so edie ya duduo na charge anu wode ebo Dr. Hannah Louisa Bisiu ne se nipa wo PMP wo ba kukuro ya National Women Organizer eti wani mienu na pese ode hwetuam ba ni nyina sa messages a na nipa eni sa nipa mienu yi ebe pre-use gensi omo no omo mienu nyina we ne ye eti we no nipa eto aba no ye betumi akasa me so okire omo tua mpanimfo yi kase there be 2020 elections a ye call ye no mu na mudi animu matumi aboa ye ka parliament a ya chemienu ye di chempe ye hwa abatro omamu ni nyina so abatro presidential so a ye appreciate votes no enunti na ye bo maba so ana se die na betumi influence o kwan o mofa so to aba no
ye nimo bi as an individual and you name as a corporate entity. We know acquire internal struggles, so they know your ins and your outs. Don't think say they don't know. I don't know. And no sano. I take it to a player becano. A timidity of it's an insider information. On which I am an aspect. Seriously. You don't need to be told about Penny and Abishu strong enough, to be able to stand against whoever, is elected at the end of the opponent, that is the MPP. You don't need to be told. I think she's demonstrated that over the years. And so, as for me, I said she was going to win her down. And indeed, she did. My book came up with some kind of fight. But Dr. Hannah's experience in the party and her connectivity and networking, I think that worked to her favor. But if you look at the other one, the youth organization, I said that, look, it's not going to be that simple. The contest is going to be keenly contested. And I will not be surprised if President Fee should take that particular way. But, Pablo got that because of the other, reasons with the mind. Say, Osha, Jumadio Mudi in 2020. Omutimi, Enya Sahun Fasudia, in terms of the number of seats that they won from the NPP. That is the corporate, interest and the corporate importance of such a decision. And then about Bama Yenina, the co, and then Yenya, the Kuanano, and with that, be a playing role. So you cannot single out individual. But at Bama said, I was say a single out individual personalities are. And all that will amount to be a special roles if you are so play no man to play. Now about out openly. And when we say that is what we call incumbency disadvantage. And until with the incumbency disadvantage, they are very tricky and dicey. If you are not able to counter that, as I said, both are there to be not delegate answer. No more concern, I say, the piano at the uncle to both incumbency advantage and incumbency disadvantage. And I think Pablo really suffered incumbency disadvantage. And I think he has a lot of work to do to be able to bring everybody together. Going forward, this weekend, you just cannot simplistically say, because it's CABC and that's how it's going to be. Like, I don't think that is going to really work because the portfolios are different, the individuals are different. That going to be that corporate and individual responsibility. and so on and so forth. And so, Jumana dear, Akaka, Juma woman, Duana, almost over now. Omutimi omudinka ko over the weekend omo aka no this weekend lebia they'll go and slide it down for us to see.
Ena sane wo kan mu obi nwodwo na abodwesem se ya omo na omo cheso dada ni nyina chese ya retain obi anti omo aka nyina be retain omo nsachira ye betumi aba.
It is very simplistic, and so we'll be able to be about in that particular direction. As I said, somebody can suffer incumbency disadvantage and can also have incumbency advantage. And the only thing as an incumbent you have to do is to ensure that negative when the incumbency disadvantage, so what we now make sure says what they are. Then obviously the delegate will come onto your side.
Actually, what can be bifa abatwa I call su Cape Coast you say one kasa no answer no mbekwa abatwa no po na mehwa na minim se we ne besi me pese afa two positions na meja woma oda anwumre ne edikan chairmanship position nipa two mpanimfo mienu a wo gina chairman na wote so se meko secretary say there be me position no matena soa best 17 years he say me pe chairmanship position no sa nipa mienu wei utie mpanimfo eba abonte ye firi na anu nyina obi ade o C4C omo eka C4C kan omo so eka se edunkati eka wo hwe nipa mienu ne ye o se me pese metena ho ene ne ye o se me firi ha ba ha mo hwehwe mu kakra no de ne ebehu memenda.
Everyone, the answer to a man paramkaka.
And so her case, you won't.
The two leading candidates, they are very experienced. Communication, they are very good. In terms of party experience and their roles, they are up there. In terms of the way of related with the other side, too, they are all up there. But one or two issues both sides AUC against the other, and that is where the generating kaka. But in terms of say, they have conducted themselves well. I think that they have both really conducted themselves well. At the end of the day, the final decision will be the delegates. I think it is going to be keenly contested. It will be very difficult for me to choose between the two.
And so keenly contested be if you say so would see a chitafo a omotai chairman for swamp for echi bi di omo kan say why adwuma no en wo ho no mo memfa ne say NDC elu supo a wo hwe mayo omutumi nyaaye ene ne omutumi aye in parliament mpo no na say wabɔ ne ho modern etinka January edunkati aso wo ho no mo a se secretary nanka obesa akobiewu a yesi omumienu na mbo mo homoden ye to ama mumienu ba se wo nya wo de na wo so pecha amanya wutie achitafo me kakra amate na mka kire wi o da bi se wo ba ha de a wunyi ni sa se edunkati aba bi ofiri a wo ba ha no ebetumi ha no
ntina hono ana incumbency advantage na bebem sympathy vote ebetimi abem ana ya won conference o musu begina ntintina kase edwuma na enwie peyo ana wutie yewura sedun katia no so style of campaign na kire say ono so di fufu bi eba eye esinto e wo chairman afem and then delegate na so mo carry assembly nyina no mu say in terms of long experience all of them have that, and individual experiences in relation to issues that affected party, how have they all, reacted to that? And America said, at the end of the day, the Greeks will tell you that good intentions don't matter. It is the results. So, in terms of results, the result that the entirety of the party followers, any or more you floating at the end wanted, that is to win the 2020 elections. Into say a simple why there and a bakery a chain the other one. So as I said, I am not ready to stick my neck out when it comes to this particular one.
Now, General Secretary, the why ready so best to go neck out?
Well, I think it's Osha Euro Tokona. He's had that long-term experience from Euro Trading Katia, and he's also upgraded his educational, and that is not a bad being a social democrat, having had a PhD, and then that experience is very vociferous. When it comes to Otimi, a book opposition, Yempadia, Otokono is also very, very good. When it comes to FSFP, a very deep voice personality, having been director of operations of the party in the elections, Pawea, he was also out there. His face was out there. I think people will say to me, I'm finding it based upon the things that they said when the results were coming out. Was it the case that no more that electorate that can easily go against him? But all in all, he also, was part of the positive results that they got in the 2020 elections. Other than that, they wouldn't have had, such a number of seats in Parliament. So that particular number of seats now, I had to say, a positive result. You cannot put it at the doorstep of one person because who are probated there, then you must equally reprobate. As I said, you must also then bring in the flag bearer. And then either say, be an human name we pay. And as a most executives, no human name we pay. And now say, the usual voting pattern now, incumbency disadvantage in terms of Euro Akufo-Addo, for example, it was very, very devastating. Looking at the sequence in terms of previous elections of incumbent, it was a difficult way for the MPP. Then you have Fifi Kwete. Fifi Kwete is a shrewd politician. I think I see in him someone who is a strategist. And don't forget how Professor Mills, winning elections in 2008, he was equally very instrumental, setting the record straight. So that time, setting the record straight was a brebia. Now, a detailed research about the MPP, ammonia, corruption issues, at the trouble. So that in itself was a tough strategy on the part of Fifi Kwete. So I think that among the three, I may be tempted to think that Fifi Kwete, in terms of a balancing act, having been an MP before, and then having also been a minister before, Otokono being an out-and-out, party executive over the years, I think it's also a very tough call. But for now, I think that Fifi Kwete is slightly ahead of the other two.
Na mija wa mwako no misochi campaigner koso mamemfa unko wachi kakra MPP amanyuku no mekai National Youth Organizer MPP fo eyi no ono ne campaign was sesei abatwo na ye kono anya agrobio eye ne den ne de ko. Then you come to NDC amanyuku no omusu koyi National Youth Organizer na campaigner afabi eyusu against ne wote so ne se anani nya den edru se ye fra no wayi nani nya den enti ye nti ase ye impe wo no What the ba chairmanship position you so a ne bi so kan so chairman for so ampofo no mre dodo ase du nkati ade ene tuo tokoro obekom se ye ko 2024 abatro num ni abatro ase se ye to wo man Ghana mu no se party bi pe leaders yo be lead won obeboa moare ne power eye leaders a oye keka buga wani eden adna sane ye wo kan ya be si fifi kwete so se oye strategies what ye chire wo betum or the book na be ye adwuma no de hin na was political parties ni nyina hwehwe
it's be an one check. You cannot entirely be a strategist without acting. I'm saying a type of democracy we still not gotten it. It's still not gotten up to the level of which me I think like I said the policies are going to work or the structures that have been put in place at the age. You still have to go out there and ensure that the right things are being done or the right things are done. So it should be a combination of the two. So at the end of the day, you are not so changed. But it's a BRA and watch. Sometimes you don't have to be personally involved in terms of taka and as a takashi and as a bibisa. You can put out there and ensure that policies now they go because as Euro Obama kind, you need strong institutions, not strong personalities. So a combination of the two for me, because of the nature of our politics, you just cannot sit in your room and do the politics. You must still descend sometimes. You must descend into the gutter sometimes to ensure that you identify yourself with those people. But of course, when it comes to, in terms of the agenda, you must also be up there.
Opanima yemfansi ane na wase anwumre papa yeda se Abusiani ati ye owura Jonathan Asante Oche ene ene no atwetwe nkomo no political analyst nchiremu bi ene wode amaye no ni nyina eye ne yede kɔ memenda de minim se by this time no the issue of election se wo fie ha no minim se eniema bekoso ama enura nwumire se na mama yakoda nyesa yawu ye betena mo nche saa ma de asan chiwe ya ye bro ana memenda de mba ye ne ma hye wa maye ma me hwe mo hyehyɛ ye no memenda
me gidi se so jamiya ya Adom a memenda ye nche our arrangement with the yes say ye pese ye open 17 voting zones ni kire se baby tisa Ashanti region ya chiemu miesa Eastern region ya chiemu mienu Greater Accra ya chiemu mienu all the other regions no omo jira ho a ye beto aba wo nti ye wo 17 voting zone ye national officers council of elders ye former appointees ye nyina ye beto aba wo faako nti in total no we are looking about almost 170 voting areas na
170
because position be via CCI 9 position I be contest for na 9 positions who multiply by the number na ye kanwa we are talking about almost 163 by a per se voting booth no ndoso nti se obi wo booth me na ontoa nka se wo mami ntwe no onto ansana nti one position you may have a multiple voting booth obi wo ha no to a wo so wura booth mo na wa
now so what told you the booth ne yesen
no voting zones no 17 by emfa ne say ye hwe say baby ti say region baku na omu number of coincidences omo ufa baby ti say central region omo 23 coincidences ukọ west na omo 70 ukọ voter omo 18 ye wo coincidences bi a regions bi a omo sheda nsu kakra wo hwe baby ti say hafo 6 coincidences wo hwe baby ti say savannah 7 ukọ western north 9 nti regions ni bi wo ha ye di omo abom
okay
ba ade a ehihye na e wo no ye gidi say enche voting no enche
ye beba ne atoa so e wo honom ye arrangements na o ma ye hu no ye beba ne atoa so na ma menko unu akuma honom Erica J Deputy Communications Officer Bono Regional no aso ne kasamafo ema brojejemfi na enti ya ye nya nwumire ni se ja wo mokokoto asem no se ge no kure se nya no kure no Eric Majo. Hello mini aba mama Majo Adom na so
Adom na experience.
Ayo na no ansa na mbekwa abatu isu me ne okasa e ma aka se mo nihema amode agu fom no mawen awie da bia ka se sini awie ne ebehu chele eti ne ebesi anya asi awie ne ka ase no ano no na anwumre ne etete ne se mo se abatu no nsunsuanso no broja campo mo bonyo so court nsem kura ebam Eric Sanetie
I the lecture. I don't know if my chief doing. And I think was it on Friday in Kasai? And I heard that.
No, Friday.
Yeah, this year that Kasai. Emma, me raise issues about register the Kotoa, about specifically team. So Bekaya. Emma, Minia now in Casa for Pablo, no, and also Canada. But you see, we all believe in the democratic principles, which is Kabima Meeting. In the NDC party, maybe and that's the National Democratic Congress, and your conference, your Congress. And until the last election, I had and the Kuli Party for that and that for in a National Delegate Congress. DC was Central Region. It was so pathetic. Anyway, one was and it's a young comfortable baby. Now you will voter register at the Anameboa. And this is a year at the branch level. Constituency, you know, and they take everything on board. Say, there was a register there for a polling station election, a credible. And you about constituency, there was a region to facilitate everything credible. And you be a national election, national, and they determine the final register. And even about the parliamentary elections, national, and they determine the final register. If you was just an NDC NDPD in that. So the register now, you might a copy near the national elections. Yin Yanko, your crown, na Yinia Pablo Camp, I started raise some issues. Na kasa ni nyemu regional conference no in Greater Accra, like almost 32 teen institutions, they are Momo and Toaba. Similar things happened in other regions. But no say there were multimedia. Maybe a multimedia say adi we yentwe emanin yejuma. It doesn't mean that you continue despite media abandon and ameboa. Into which Yamana Yejma, the new platform, now what to approve beyond reasonable doubt. And the time I hear this conference, nationally register about team for what's or motor about, or maybe 83 institutions. Constituencies that was or motor about, now. You could do grounds, Europe, Parado say, some of the 10 institutions, and Twaba. Now, regional youth organizers and the prepare register near the Edinburgh National. And to say, regional youth organizers is a senior deco. But you see, a party in the running or youth wingo, or region there or regional secretariat, any youth secretariat, would give me power. So the fact that you are the youth organizer for the region, in adherence, you are with the regional secretariat of the party. If you are so with me. And it's a mono regional secretariat, register the bar. Asante regional secretariat, register the bar. Now we can't say, oh, for regional youth organizer, now for regional youth organizer, no, or the team for winner was so much but in what capacity? And now run a parallel administration from what or how the party structure it. It's a good do as a mind. Team for no over 20 institutions. They are one trouble. Constituency be a war central region. I'm gonna eat. Yeah, court. Say, asemo mo guso mo ka. Na party de kata komo court to say. Asemo no mo ka until some can be any final determination. No, obi entimi carry no hon as constituency executive from the constituency. Omo ina beto aba. In central region, no eastern region. Regional youth organizer on winning election. Your friend Bilibo. Pablo, Emma, ni nipa de ne court. The olusu ya no minka. I go court to say election na brante na winning ya no. Na enwe se nkofo bi to aba e no mo koto ya no winning ya. So after say me no kaka. Ya regional youth organizer for Eastern region. Ya indante no. So to me carry ne ho as a regional youth organizer. In the general election I acquire no. Or who went me to Aba. The NT went me to Aba and say, I'm 3 constituencies be almost or motor abanabino. Or moko 2 between a year in Intino, you nullify results nearby and it is still pending in court. 3 constituencies in a court to Abano. Omuna Pablo call for, and a Pablo who said, on the very 11 votes, Aquaje 1, because main youth organizer, non-pers or Twaba. And a court no decision, no kaya. A very restricted regional youth organizer, as I restricted the constituencies. Pablo, my constituencies in Aquatraba. So, anyway, Unia, Obi Premier, yeah, and the Ekasana, or Yenny Law, Obi, the news of a law, some lawyer.
Also ye incoming na mami misa we efisa wo de emra no se unya nwura munwie ye kora no a usua ho tete ho kakra ne de ba kumienu wunim sane wo ka se Pablo mo koto aba no in mo constitution no mu no Pablo na chire delegates ebeto aba tenfo no kra in the ten no mu no Pablo ene select say we na bekwa odini tumi anasa ye won hyehyɛ ye da hɔ no mo say enhyehyɛ ye we su ne yegina ne ayinipa obekwa akoto aba no
na je ebi ye bi hyehyɛ so ankanya ne se ye kan wa semi ana de account ya se because 10 institutions no Pablo na call anti-10 up do ye jamfi ye to position ye 10 up enti wona wala anti-10 up all the data from 10 institutions. You know those who supposed to vote. And one thing I was a member to and said before elections, not 10 executives now for the injunction say, you injunction won't call for you, Kita Krani Ashanti. But national election no more corner. You can't say 10 institutions, Nipa Baku Crown to be Krana, and what's it me who do the conference? Who give me pa? And it occurred. Yama over 20 and Twaba. But honestly speaking, as of now, from your camp, the main question I will be saying, many say, you see a court, you court, you determine see a court, but you analyze the issues. That is how they turn it.
Na answer na meja awa mo akwe no. We are aware say mo bet kwa Twaba no, empanimfo eda manyoko na no. Director of elections and empanimfo hia aspirants no. Was how ya wo kan ho e mo kan ya mantiase ye adwuma ansa na mo koto aba no
medase ye chiai e kasai abatu bia ye kwai o guidelines ana meboa ye kasa about the guidelines nti ye ko central region ye convince ye wo voter register ye di national eco party bia o copy ye could do central region necessary. That is it.
Shemu no manya was central region where
central region Shemu no mo say no adansi di e da ho e kire se ye kan no di agitu mu ayen sasa no o mo famra bonte
Eric na na mo bonyu niema bi so no ye to abani wiye no ade na mo sensan enkrata ye kire se ya to abanu awie mo agency sensan ama ya bubu awie na sese mo ka se ye bonyu so na Pablo kra ye recognize no enye we ye mitie wo minua
contact electoral commission na busa say results ni san ya na say yensan
Mr. Wada, Director of Elections, acting never has say, ya maybe son and you may say,
and I'm a
one more sign ye, was some more sign bibia.
No, you're Director of Election. Meboa. Yeah, admit him I had to abandon because of the interest of the party. Yes, Sheni Padodoa party no. I saw 150 regions, I could do central region. A car party number, electoral commission for Honkayabo, security for Honkayabo. See a transit here my end to Abanani and do party no, because in see a 2 year near winning under grievances, there will be appropriate platform I bet me argue on that. So the party's interest is supreme. So whatever decision we took there, say, and it will be becoming say, Adom I am boycott election. No, you bet me a boycott. So Adom party ne control Abaniamo when I know party interest is supreme. That is all.
Enti man sign.
Mr. Electoral Commission.
Eric Jadian every when issue. If you say Director of Elections, what can have said almost Obia sign Bibia? And so send Eric here beside Electoral Commission beside and Yamafa when you saw na Eric
Director of Election or you mean a penny, and I'm a boy. You know, party or
no, I just so okay, no.
Or non the opanion say your power, the Eric J. Penny say your power. And penny for say the why and yet and if you're any other reservation, you better file with the appropriate channel. That is all.
Eric Midasi, say, and one hour can. I mean, as a party, no, you was fractures. Inti, the all can say, if they have grievances, they will submit their grievances to the appropriate courts. Immediately say, you bet you, the mestre say, the SSL all can one hour can.
You, Eric, or Director of Elections, you born yemu and ye chess, all kinds of no one who are dear to me. Eti ye share near Bessiache, ye da same rewine. Ebusia enia ye ti ye kasama for my bro jejemfi e wa batro yi okosre mu Erika J Bruno Region Deputy Communications Officer ene ne no atwetwe community li tekpe wasemo a wo de ba ye no li tekpo rather say breaking news bro jejemfi a file an election petition e was Supreme Court challenging the internal election results bro fontenten ene Erika be ka say enye no kure afi kura na omo hwe wo monkrata mu ahwe na kire se omo decision on be take no na efiri mu abanti ehwo de ba bia wote no na wakan ni na honorable ansa na meba messages no eso no na ye hwe enhyehyeye a memenda kire se ebedida kwamu ame ate ase nipa dodo se ne park hotie kwan befa so aye adwuma no ne ye mede ye se wo se ye de enaka bebre besisi honomo say your region bi ayenka say because ade ba kwa mi hu ye say me de MPP amanyoko de na ye fato ho a even though say omuchiche mu no line no wa enti nipa ni di so sa ba mumu de mo mpese line beba ho
on say ye de no cry ayi bi afrim say ayi 4 positions afrim yes enti say onyame ye ya no Saturday we are contesting for 9 positions nanka ye 4 no film a na ye one oppose back soon nti say I 5
communications officer
yes and Kenya will be voting for 14 positions and no beche but say I 9 position nti afis we share arrangement in the past we used to do the tally system we share omo contest for vice chairman say you ye be yi nipa miesa ba wo kwa obeto amabako inti first no na nka nipa no beto ama 3 no na ye fa ballot paper ba
second and third
na ya fa ballot paper ba ko ye be ka say number 1 na ya to ama no ya to ama number 6 ni number 7 so you have to tally see enye sabium we share all other position ye select multiple officers we beto ama ba ko ukuko baby ti say deputy general secretary ye be fa nipa mienu ba unko tu man nipa mienu we beto ama ba ko nti ewia nti enu be ma process no sorting and counting will be fast
Deputy General Secretary ne say ya mu yi two.
Yeah, you two ba obe ukwa unko two matu ube two ba kupe.
Ube two ba ko. So how are you going to select the other one?
We'll do the sorting and then count.
Okay.
Say any pa 40 no mutu abano na ye count na your brother we anya 17. Na wo anya 16. Na the atua so no anya be say 11 ya. Mumienu na ya atua ya.
Okay. Enti na say wo madodo a ubenya no
wa
benya dodo no wo ye deputy.
Yeah, say ye tuna una wonya dodo no an. Na the second position mumienu na ya elect mu.
Okay. Yeni first deputy, ye menya second deputy. Mu nyina mu ye deputy
no second.
Okay. Mo ewo sanche mu na wo de aba.
Ti enu na ebe ma ye process na ye fast. Nti ejiri se nya ade aye beche.
Eti delegates sign ye hwe anim so obeto aba Saturday.
The delegates on beto aba no is a little over 9,000.
A little over 9,000.
Yes.
Okay. Na ademu ntumi ensi sudua na
enye say yen sisudua de wo no say ye expertise say ye region for no ye quartet members as attend there amini wo kasai no ya ma ye hu up to Wednesday will be the cut out point. So by Wednesday region be submitting the list of the 3 regional quartet members then they can take part in the election.
Because me kra dem hu ne sa che listener enche mo twan Wednesday na ma ya e me bobo so
Dabi say ya release the chunk of the list no am contestants nti enu beba as a supplementary and 3 from a region will not be too much for
enti regions say na aka omun submit your list
me no kasa 8 regions and submit omu there sisi na voter region say no omu there na breme
enti na say aka 7 regions.
Yes.
No omun fa maye ti se bibia tumi ye dia over 9,000.
Yes.
And ye hwe animu delegates na wo se omo betro aba no.
Yes.
Eti delegates no omo beba da ben hin na mo house omo because me kai ba ku ya ye ko ye wo be hwe ye hwe delegates ani ehu omo na contestants na campo delegates eti mumu delegates no twan be number fa so handle omo feeding TNT ni ne ka ho
ye delegates ni nyina akọ Legon
pacho the microphone kakra
ye delegates ni nyina akọ Legon university ho na ye Congress village inti delegates ni nyina akọ ya ye transport arrangement ye transport so move from their various regions straight to Legon
party never kano
yes any the party never transportation and accommodation in your party never sakano. Then from Legon they are coming in convoy into from Legon straight to the stadium. Buses now on before ya yes arrangement now we into ura bus na you accreditation amount and Kobani say we do stadium see my jam accreditation will be hotel room and I'm a hostel into a new arrangement I yes we are actually providing their feeding money.
Feeding money, it won't be the food.
No. Okay. We are providing their feeding money so that you don't have a situation where we say I jollof media, jollof no media they have. Once your money has been given to you, you take care of your feeding. And so Friday night.
Yes, okay, next a Saturday no.
Saturday.
Now from all regions no be abeba Friday.
All the regions for Greater Accra cry shisha mum.
Free na beko obekwa akoda hobi ni we the school camp pa campaign na mo ye ne za no
enkobani say Greater Accra ye si o adam form bedu ye ana obondo mi abra form bedu ye ba na ya imu nyina de aba Stadium Street
ena aspirants no so no say aspirant because me fa aduane ka me pese me support me fa we ka ehihye mu no aspirants ni bi to me yes anema no
say the woman say program no is of twofold ye be open ceremony we will allow our sister political parties other political parties for their solidarity messages omo wie no wie na ya hand over my electoral commission they are coming to conduct the elections ya hand over mo say aspirant be aduane na obana or serve where you are at liberty to serve anybody your capacity can take care of. It is a ubana who feel say greater Accra for na obetumi ahwe omo Eastern for na obetumi ahwe omo and then nobody will stop you if you decide to.
Ewo park no so ho na we betumi asi ba baby amobekọ akọ campo omo no so no aspirants ne bekọ ho akoye campaign.
Oh, why not? Aspirant can go there and campaign. That's the last minute. Obi wa obanu na wa ye na adwin so beto ama. Wa me kona me ko kan bibi na o feel say about the American so he can change his mind to vote for me.
Eno wa achede bi so otimi de cha na.
Oh, we the aduani ko ha. Ye mpesa obi be ko so ko che bibi. Say aduani na wodi kwa you can serve. But say ye mpesa obi be ko so ko che bibi dabi.
Bibi ben sa.
Yes, say you can do any day over me akwakoche. Beyond that, dabi. It is not allowed.
Gas cooker.
It is not allowed.
On the park no ne.
We are talking about over 9,000 delegates. Yes. So be so koche gas. The we gas on the jite would to articulate them.
Nti ebe yo nwa so obi beche bibi wo ho.
Oh yes, I will be surprised. Say aduane na wo pese wo famboa ebimu a I mean that one is permissible. Say wo be ko say wo ko akoche no we no allow that. For feeding fine.
Afa yenhwe security no so. We so magya dia share police for no nsa.
Ni wo kasa
party metro party yankasa ye wo ye bambo eno so be ka on be boa police for na time ye mu isu ne say ye party for no so be boa police for na say na enhyehyɛ ne tie
we enhyehyɛ ne say police for no mo be my bambo minu kasa e so nyame ye adoma ochina 2 o'clock ye ni security ni electoral commission ni the electoral committee no ye nyina ye costedom akofwe ni ground soil committee na ya akofwe the way arrangement no bekos na ya ama police for na the way I achiche regions so that they will be able to advise security wise no the police have been charged with the responsibility to provide security for the Congress.
Ti bibia she o monsa.
Yes, bibia she o monsa.
Enti yenhwe aspirants no 9 positions ena nyame ya adomo a memenda ye hwe animu se ye beto so aba.
Yeah.
9 positions no aspirants no so eye dodo sen.
Sisi aspirant na ka no ye 62.
Ena ye hwe animu se beto omoso aba come
chairman
Saturday.
Position ye nipa 4. Vice chairman ye 8. General secretary ye 3. Deputy general secretary omu ye 7. National organizer omu ye 7. Deputy organizer omu ye 4. Deputy communication omu ye 5. Uba Zongo caucus omu ye 5. NEC members omu ye 19.
Yo na yemfo manfo adwenche ni bi because nipa bi so ewo questions mensa Ernesto or say kache director of elections mami say omo allow branch executives no omo vote to both region any national yema omo entubi is omo ne the root of the party currently omo entubi wo hu
well currently
no
omo two presidential promise
okay
ni parliamentary promise and then constituency elections all the omo nyina omo to be na constituency ebe constituency executive omo no ameto aba na ya yom na constituency no so omo so akoyi akoto aba yi regional offices no mo akoto aba yi national offices by presidential promise omo nyina to be eba parliamentary promise omo nyina to be
na na national ndo omo ntimi to be
yendu ho it say at least omo select the constituency executives omo just say ejuma no omo dey show omo sam no omo betumi aye and so at least they should also allow the constituency to elect their national officers because the national officers will be dealing direct with the constituency executives.
Okay, mate. Ekriapim ni ba kwadwo say okura de entokwa na ne obi ekun ha na Farouk Chemase ensem keka se ya na ensem keka se ya na JDM Asari 2024 ensem keka se Farouk Chemade yo de abetum no Farouk we dey sem fa hu master planner Genia Kentampo osie bi wa mechia mwanwume na special greetings enkoma honorable Stephen Tim MPP chairman na ne NDC for eda nadi na no memenda ewo Cape Coast no ade e wo se empanimfo eda manyoko na no ema wani eda ho no mo enya sa a sign of danger emmoa na Ghana for so oso two of se monto aba no ema NDC amanyoko no master planner de eno no na kwasi diata o se NDC party monka nche wona nukuredie omom emfa enka omadwuma ho ameya Augustine no se bi wa mechiamo na wunim ase Ghana for nkasa mfa ho kira ekoso ewo manmu bia na wo ho adwo na wo Ghana de o se Ghana for nkasa mfa ho kire ho yo o se me wo doma nkuro ene emwanwa se o se wontibie emwanwa se o se wontibie o chi aguna nkum o se ebiwan mechiamo anwumre na me incoming president na enchia no so bi enko emfa emma no na Nana Kofi Frimpong so na ekon ntokwa wo hasei no ntokwa so de menka yo enka wo tworo wasem apeso kan ya na ma memfa ba ko ade abaso na Kofi Frimpong se hwe amanyoko bi omo so mbe condemn NDC MPP na MPP mo violence no mo de na bi ensi wo mu ana mo to aba no basabasa yo ankoso ewo mu atiwa na aya waso na mo de sawuni pakro wo pa otoma NDC a ebeboa wo nto so a enha wo ho na MPP de se no benya kukuduro so mbeka NDC asem se NDC party omo violence na omo de adwuma omo bowa ena kwasi wusu ose bi wa mehwe mu free Sydney na hwe se we or say imagine this happen on NPP what would the NDC do I say basa you know course NDC amanyoko se nka MPP amanyoko no mu ne si ya kasi se NDC fo huru so den Basco the majority or say bi why mechiamo anwumre papa ye jo so minua bema ena kwasi triple den din de mu di biba o say e dia ne guarantee say ni esi wo Cape Coast no ebi ensi ewo memenda ebe ya pramaso ho no mo anoho ba ben na empanimfo ebo nipa se ebi ensi wo ho no mo no abo what last question because nipa ni sure say dia pa ni changer ebetumi aba emma ne course wo Cape Coast ne binsi ewo Accra Sports Stadium ho no mo
them say me sha say no me kan ye say wo hwe Accra Sports Stadium first stadium before we betumi awura no to say this you have been clear before we hwe Cape Coast baby I didn't see you know hall no even though it's a gated hall it is no fence Accra Sports Stadium you want to mean Stadium one kasankasa the first outer layer Accra want to mean enter if you are not being clear and accredited to enter that place. Until it will be difficult for people to come and misbehave if you have not been clear to enter the stadium. If you are a supporter of a candidate, you can walk around behind the stadium wall and do your jama.
It's nice when no be to me momo sobo say mo na man hye mo security near me is because of the open space and na Cape Coast nti and na esi ye ni si ye.
Yes. Say who reporters no what say me kan no. Your entrance echo hall. If you are not having accreditation, you can't enter the hall. And your exiter say who per se free hall number pontia. You have to go through that exit. Inti say behind the hall no, there are open spaces where some people have put canopies to house their supporters. Some also erected canopies to serve people they want to take care of. Inti Ubashe stadium arrangement is quite different, because to even get access to areas where delegates will be allowed to sit, it will be difficult for you if you don't have the proper accreditation.
Christian keke de yode aba o se NDC fo ntoto omo niema yi so omo tumi toto omo niema yi a nkunimdie beko ede amawo o se chia fesa members omo KNUST nyina chi omo mame papa na NDC fo so entoto omo niema eyi Christian keke de ya wonso ede aba abetumu eno no enche ne edi dwumadie no eba awie ya no na honorable ansana meja wa mo akono wasem a wode atudwa party no asem a mo ma achitafo ene delegates a eba dwumadie no ase nyame ya adom a eda memenda.
Well, the mechanic say first of all maminka keep course election na da delegates no mo buy no ye da omo ase me say sankanye DSC wo outside no ankana election we positive asem kwa na yebeka unti negative bia, because even though election no delay the process no delay the delegates had the patient and omo transi ya abotre mai ye shasi no bibia akoso fine na nkenye sa route na eba wa side na nka obia nka bibi boni infa kepozie no die mi pese mi nka ye delegates o mbeba so nyame ye Adom Friday a mbeba belandi wa kra ni se nhihye ya hihye no ye be stress obi andi so candidate ya catch o mo se onyame ye Adom a Wednesday we are meeting the candidate in Accra. We have heard that if we a candidate now want to mean by my agent in Bra, because na nhihye na ye ni police for na electoral commission ye ni nyina ochina ye be yes nhihye na wi Wednesday na ye dia to o mani ye be pese obi a obeba ho no esese on the arrangement na ya hihye wo no obi andi so ye di so a ye be wi election in term ye pese ti se wo kan kekos na ye free region bi ye free na ye hu we ye foul from Congress Village, you know, straight to the stadium. Inti se upese unkoye campaign wo bebia. The arrangement ni se we a delegates are ye do wa Congress Village, you know. So be pese umboa because na ye nya ntrai se bi mu akọ ye arrangement say omo pese ti say wo ka campaign one sem. It will be difficult to come almost about 9,000 delegates. Even say half cra, it will be difficult. Inti arrangement na ye hihye ni say obia we a delegate a for your own safety, just abide by the directive from the National Congress Planning Committee.
Yeah, that's honorable. We can 9,000 delegates obuni a very difficult say obi beka say wo campu bi obi a won selection obeye nya 9,000 nyina akura say 9,000 onim so nya ni nyina eso obeyi bi ewom enti mon hyehyeye no na wo say eye adwuma na yehwe ne ebesi, especially with the security no na answer ne yebekoso no etoda journalist no mum ye ho kire yen na anu say park no so na ye hwehwe accreditation mesre wada enhyehyeye a mo ye no sane ye wo ka say mo delegates no ofro ka na ne edo di ama no mo mfa ma yen edafiada eti ye ba ne enka nche say journalist for magina kwana no ne ye de bebre mu ne abegina ho saa ne ye twen accreditation.
Me da see your concern is well taken. Your accreditation subcommittee chaired by Honorable Baba Jama anopai yanya course kakra nti ye debate omwani no mu ya arrangement we ni election no ba so akra nti say Friday na Musaka Baba Jama free to da wo hwe journalist accreditation so fonka games sunyane mekai enso ne hwehwe ne ye accreditation wo sunyantu na ka yen say yesi we de ye mechini hwehwe ne park so monfo accreditation ma ye say Musa be kan accreditation no by Friday yeah that's papa chairman honorable yeah that's abusuya acting director elections NDC amanyuko no acting director of elections NDC ene no atwetwen enkomo ene anwumre no
ye de aseda ma no papa because adwuma no so from Cape Coast ena hwi wodi edru ha say ya enchemu so wadom ye ama ye bi nti sa wo ye delegate na wo mpa wo ho asem a se ne ewomu no na wa ye wade wo baby abe no ansa na wa bedwu ho wo park ne so ena mo so a mo de asem bi ekowu ekra mo no party ne say wo mu edi atwitwa asem no a prosifo se wo mahu wo wo video no mu no wo mu be yi mo ama enti se wo kɔ no obi suma na akodi atwitwa asem no a obewie no obi akoda ne dem na wo da police station so da prison na party no so eda so ekoso eti yemfa seda ema agbeve heba center onumada woroma na bribia wota ye chise ya no ame ehu se ye mona soap ne mona cream a we ni semina ni nku a sa wodunya de semina no edware na de nku no sra enkaboni bi afiri wo ho ene ye wo Venus Gota yafunya de duro no enso abu adwuma papa wo de wo a stomach ulcer no de chine no Venus Gota na nya adwuma no ma stress tea ene ma atwumi ye adwuma fira no pakosi anwumre na jejina so a na agbeve heba center wo hwehwe wachi akwan a so tuom last stop wayare se fie no an ho ya de bia fa ko ye betu ase e de ama Papa Franco si ya hyase Papa Brunya ye chade eti say table top fridge na obeto say ye computer say na wuto say ye mobile phone so say ye air conditions Franco air conditions and say Franco TV otade a ye beche wade ebo no so eda fam adabraka woni Roxy Cinema na edi animhwe abusua mede mo asi Honorable Daniel Amate Mensah former MC for Lejekuku ane oye acting director of elections NDC amanyuko no mu ene ani no esi adwa anwumre Misumidin akria boachiwe yado me producers eye listo wo kwadwofodwo kwamkulenu etechire Aisha akria Ibrahim Frank Milovan ena ohene Amponsa ena wobo chidom ni odimitum live o Facebook and YouTube eye African ena wodimitum Edretete onu wode me etum me sorry ama sofopani begata maklu edinyame asemaba ene breaking yoke asafo no ena mpani esi adwa dwada nyame asemu ede nante na awotwemu no eno ana sofo ede bre yabusua madam ase ma monity amunyimfo na yemfa ensi ha
Adom FM 106.3
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM. Yeah!